Hey guys, just want to make a new video on observation modifiers. I haven't made one for a lot of years, and there's just a couple little changes to how it all works. So, a modifier, if you select a narrative comment, any observation, right? We could choose one of these as a pre-written one, and you can click on the word repair, and you can choose whatever you want: major concern, incomplete item. Could be an improvement item, whatever. The cool thing about ScribeWare is we support unlimited modifiers. You can have as many of them as you want. You can give them different names and colors, and you can save them per template. So you could have a different set of modifiers for a commercial job or sewer scope. So that's all pretty cool. I want to show you one thing that is special, and that is the descriptive modifier. So this one has kind of smaller font, almost like an italics. And we really designed these for kind of background information so that I'll just erase this and show you. So, up here I can say that a deck was present and I can attach a link to the DCA 6. I know that's kind of the older guide, but the newer guide for wood deck construction, I don't have access. You have to buy it individually, which I have, but I can't make that available to everybody through my template. So I still link the DCA 6. And then, I could finish filling out stuff here, right? These are descriptive fields that will print in the report. But then if I wanted to make a deck repair comment, that could show up down below. And I kind of like visually how I can put background information here and repair type comments down here. I'll just give you one other example, like my heating section. If we go to energy source, excuse me, I think it's here, and I hit gas forced air furnace. That loads my heat exchanger limitation for a gas forced air furnace. But if I were calling out for like a servicing, it would be down here. So that's the difference between a description. Now watch, I could come up here to this descriptive modifier, and I could call it an incomplete item, and now it would show up down here. Okay, so I think that kind of covers what modifiers do and how you kind of manipulate them in the back end of the report. Let me show you how you set them up. If you go to Settings and Observation Modifiers, you can build a whole list. So if you're editing them and applying them to the current report, you want to hit this guy, and that will modify the report you're working on if you want to kind of see your changes. This is important to understand in general when you make things like this, that sort of template like saves. It only applies to future reports. If you change your template, we don't go in and mess with old reports. So if you make changes to this and you want to see it in one you're working on, hit apply to open report. So modifier, you can click on one. We'll click on incomplete items. You can hide it if you don't want it, if you want to get rid of it. You can rename it. You can give it a definition. You can give it a definition even if no instances. I'll explain that one in a minute. You can choose any color you want. You can give it a different icon. You can choose whether or not it goes to the summary page. This is actually how you build your summary page. So you could have a summary page that's only major concerns or only repairs and major concerns, whatever you want. You can actually exclude it from the summary and the report. I'll go ahead and show you that. So I have one called an inspector only note, and this one doesn't print in the report anywhere. So this is kind of cool. I can like hide notes to my myself, or if I had other inspectors, I could put notes from my team in here. Super useful to be able to kind of store information. You can put codes in there and so forth. Let's open up another one of these. So that's what these two buttons are. Include media in summary. So if you want, you can put your pictures and videos in the summary page or not. Include in request list. So the agent request list, like if they're doing an inspection response, if you don't want to bother them with no modifier and descriptive things and inspector notes, you can not include those. So it's only more repair item things. Show next to connected field value is what I was showing you with those descriptive comments. This is a very powerful thing. You can watch a whole video just on that. But I'll explain that one more time in just a second. And show even if no instances. So major concern, I use this one, and that's because if all I find are like 8 repairs on a house, that's a great inspection for me. And I don't want to lose the fact that the repairs aren't that big a deal. So I will say, hey, there were no major concerns here, but there were 8 repairs. So this is a very powerful one. So let's close that. And I want to show you one more time in here how, that descriptive modifier is, again, this is show next to connected field value. So you can actually build entire templates like this. I will show you one real quick. If you are wanting a super fast template and not a lot of scrolling on the mobile device, show next to connected field value lets your repair type comments be right under site description, right under clearance to grade, so you can really kind of consolidate your whole report. It would be a very fast style of report template. All right, I hope this helps with inspection modifiers or observation modifiers. Thanks.